and welcome. Thank you for joining us today. We've got a real special treat for you. We're going to be talking about plumbing on your high-performance vehicle. Traditionally, manufacturers would use rubber hose. You may have installed steel braided hose on some of the lines in your vehicle. Today, we're going to be talking about the 21st century technology, Earl's ProFlex 350 hose. So with this hose today, we are going to be showing you how to cut it, how to install the couplings, and then do the installation for an oil cooler on our high-performance vehicle.
Installing the ProFlex 350 hose could not be simpler. First, wrap some masking tape or electrical tape where you want to make your cut. Next, you can cut with a hacksaw or power tools, but what we found was that what worked the best was the cutter that Earl sells that's made for this job. It is part number D022ERL, and it works awesome. It'll save you a lot of time and money, and it results in super clean cuts, just like that. Next, you have to use your fitting. Here you have a lot of different choices. You can get fittings in all kinds of different shapes and sizes, from a 45, 90, straights, 180s, all kinds of different ones. But for the most part, they all work the same way, and installing them is the same way. So first, you want to take the red part off. That's the red part's called the collar. But before you do that, you have to take the tape off where you made your cut. If you did a good job of taping it, you may need a small knife or a screwdriver to help you get the tape off. Next, put the red collar on first. You can lubricate the hose inside and out with some motor oil if you want. It'll make your job a little bit easier. Pull the collar back so you can have about 1/8 of an inch before the threads start. This is crucial because if you don't pay any attention here, you could have serious leaks or fit issues. So a few seconds spent here to making sure that you have the right gap there will really save you some time down the road. Next, take the blue fitting and start screwing it in by hand. Earl's recommends that you do this in a vise, but sometimes that is not really practical. We used an AN wrench and an adjustable wrench, but if you're nervous about scratching the fittings, you can always purchase Earl's aluminum vise jaws, part number 005ERL, that help prevent scratching the beautiful anodized finish on the hose ends. Tighten until the socket's almost bottomed out. You should be able to see a small gap of about 1/16 of an inch or so. And then that's it. You are done. Now you can pressure test the line with Earl's kit, part number D016ERL, using compressed air, or do what most people do, which is assemble it and just check for leaks. Not as scientific, but it seems to work also. Next, you have to route your lines properly. You want to avoid tight bends, exhaust pipes, anything sharp, or anything that can damage your lines. Remember, just because you're using the ProFlex 350 does not mean that this stuff is bulletproof, so you still have to pay particular attention to how you go about doing things. When possible, you can use the Earl's hose separators. They come in anodized red, anodized blue, or polished, and are made of 6061 T6 billet aluminum. They look great and secure your hoses properly and are a snap to install. We also took a little extra step by putting on a drop of Loctite just to make sure the vibration in our race car would not loosen anything up. After all, you want to make sure everything's reliable and you don't have any issues, whether it's a street car or it's a race car. On a street car, you may be left behind in a bad neighborhood somewhere, and in the race car, it's going to cost you a win. So you want to make sure that everything is nice and tight. And there you are. You end up with a beautiful setup that you can be proud of and will last you forever. Easy, simple, and fantastic.
So what's on the agenda today?
Today we have something exciting. We have the Samsung Galaxy Tab.
Excellent.
Now this is designed as a true mobile tablet. The Samsung Galaxy Tab is powered by a 7-inch touchscreen Android 2.2 operating system. This one that we have here is the Verizon version.
Okay.
However, you can also get this through AT&T, Sprint, and T-Mobile.
Excellent. The Galaxy Tab features a brilliant 7-inch display screen, 1 gigahertz Hummingbird application processor supporting 3D graphics and smooth web browsing, and a front and rear facing cameras for video chatting on the go. The Galaxy Tab is powered by Android 2.2, including full support for Adobe Flash Player.
And just like the Galaxy S smartphones, the Galaxy Tab includes the Samsung Social Hub application and the new Media Hub content service, offering a huge collection of premium movies and TV episodes for some of the biggest entertainment companies around.
Excellent. And the Galaxy Tab 7-inch display features enhanced TFT technology, offering brighter colors and clearer picture, whether it's for watching a movie or reading a book. The display delivers a 1024 by 600 resolution, offering full support of the Android 2.2 operating system with support for Flash Player. The Galaxy Tab delivers when compared to the iPad. Users can engage in thousands of sites with rich Flash-based applications and the content including games and animation. Samsung's mobile tab also provides access to more than 80,000 applications. 80,000
That's a lot.
applications currently available on the Android market.
Well, and the Samsung Galaxy Tab is designed for those people that really want a premium mobile tablet experience on the go, but don't want to be weighed down by a bulky device.
Great.
This one fits basically into a purse or possibly someone's pocket.
Whose pocket?
Not my pocket.
Not my pocket
Okay.
either. The iPhone sized at 3.5 screen, definitely in my pocket. This is at 7, a little bit larger,
Yeah.
not as large as the iPad.
10 inch.
Which is at the 10 inch. Very similar to the Kindle in size, but I like the size, but the pocket, not so
Not quite.
much.
Yep.
It is, however, the perfect travel companion. You really don't need to take a bulky laptop with you when you travel, and you can just take the Galaxy and be on your way.
You can, and its compact design of the Galaxy Tab also makes it easy to use the virtual keyboard, and you can type with both thumbs, or you can use one thumb with the swipe technology.
Excellent. And the Galaxy Tab comes with a rear-facing 3-megapixel camera for taking pictures on the go, and is also outfitted with a front-facing 1.3 megapixel camera and camcorder, enabling video chat with other people who have video conferencing capabilities. Services?
Services like Google Maps navigation and Google Goggles are available on Google's Android platform. Say that 3 times. A search by voice function means searches can also be completed easily on the go.
Excellent. Additional features of the Galaxy Tab include document viewing and editor. You can open your Word, open and make changes to your Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and PDF documents. The battery is a supersized battery providing up to 780 minutes of usage time and up to 500 hours of standby time. For storage, it's got a 2 gigabyte internal memory and a 16 gigabyte micro SD card, which is also included, and it has a Kindle viewer also built in.
Excellent.
So I think that this is a good one.
Good buy.
Yeah,
Yep.
very good buy.
Yep.
Price.
And what is the price of
Oh,
this?
price, right,
Compare it to, let's say, an iPad.
Price is coming in at in this Verizon model. It's at $299 plus a 2-year contract with Verizon. So
Not
I would
bad.
imagine to be competitive that the AT&T and the other services are going to come in pretty close.
Pretty
to
close.
that. So $299, excellent buy.
Today we are going to be talking about one of Tamron's new lenses.
You are absolutely correct. We're going to be talking about the Tamron 28300 f3.5 to 6.3 XRDI VCLD spherical macro lens.
Impressive. How long did it take you to memorize
A
that?
little while, but this was worth it.
It is, because this lens actually is going to allow you to have that perfect moment to capture spontaneity.
This is true. As all photographers know, working with tripods and other camera supports help achieve smart shots, but it can really slow you down if you have to carry around a bunch of equipment.
True. And Tamron has included in this lens what we call a vibration compensation. And this will make a big difference in the quality of your images that you capture, allowing you to get that crystal clear image when you're holding your camera.
And Tamron's new 28-300 zoom lets you get closer to the action with a phenomenal 10.7 to 1 range from wide angle to a powerful telephoto. This versatility makes the lens ready for practically any photo opportunity, from indoor portraits to sports actions to scenes.
Well, and what's the most exciting feature about this lens, once again, is that vibration compensation mechanism. It's triggered by a gyro sensor that detects unintentional camera movements caused by hand holding your camera. The system automatically shifts specifically the optical elements in the lens to counteract the movement, resulting in a crisp, sharper shot.
Another outstanding feature of the Tamron 28-300 is its macro capability, providing a 1:3 magnification ratio at 300 and a minimum focusing distance of 19.3 inches throughout the entire zoom range. Whether you're shooting wide to capture more of the subject's surroundings or at full zoom, you will get remarkable detail at close-up perspective.
Well, and to further enhance the ease and use of spontaneity, the lens features a lightweight, compact design, the result of Tamron's effort to re-examine the lens barrel. And the dimensions of this new 28-300 are just 0.7 inches longer and about 0.2 inches larger in diameter than the previous 28-300 zoom. And despite the inclusion of, once again, that vibration compensation system, it only weighs 555 grams. So with the flexibility of the zoom range and the compact design, you're free from carrying multiple larger lenses, which can really slow you down.
True. And as a amateur to amateur pro level lens, this is wonderful. You do not have the professional team following you around with all your different lenses. So what we're saying here is that this lens can act and has the functionality of 3 separate lenses.
In one lens.
In one lens. And for best image quality and light transmission, the 28-300 prevents ghosting and flaring and special internal surface coatings that stop the stray light from reaching the sensor and dramatically reducing reflection caused by the camera's imager. The result is a truer, better quality and tone.
Well, and this is available in unique mounts for Canon and Nikon DSLRs. The 28-300 is compatible with both full-frame and APS-C image sensors. When used with the APS-C sensors, the equivalent focal range is approximately 43 to 465, providing ultra telephoto performance.
Excellent. I think there was only one thing that we noticed about the lens that we weren't too
Are
thrilled
you
with.
talking about?
I am talking about that. So it doesn't lock into place. And when I say lock, on a typical lens, when you do that, it would stay where it was at. This one actually goes out. It does come with a locking mechanism on the side, so you could go through and do that lock, and it will hold it. Not a step
Takes care of that.
I'm generally used to doing. However, even with that, perhaps best of all is the value that this lens offers. With a street pricing of about $600, the Tamron 28-300 f3.5 to 6.3 XR DIVC LD aspherical macro lens.
Still impressive.
Well, thanks. Zoom, it really packs an incredible array of features and technology into a compact lens that is as affordable as it is powerful. Carrying just this lens and you'll be ready for practically anything.
Which is pretty amazing because $600 for what basically is 3 lenses.
Exactly.
Fantastic.
Thank you. Back to you.
The BMW 3 Series defines the word sports sedan. It is truly a car that can not only carry a family, but also race at the highest levels of motorsport. It has enjoyed tremendous success at almost every level of motorsport it has competed in since it was introduced over 30 years ago. Today, the 3 Series can be ordered from the factory in many different flavors. They can come with many performance options straight from the factory with a factory warranty. We decided to test drive one of the most popular 3 Series models, the 320D. The 320D is not what you would expect. While you can get a fire-breathing 414 horsepower V8 in an M3, we think the 320D is possibly the best 3 Series around. The 320D is powered by a 4-cylinder common rail turbo diesel with variable intake geometry. This 2-liter 16-valve engine puts out 184 horsepower and an amazing 280 pound-feet of torque. This results in a car that can do 0 to 60 in only 7.5 seconds and can run all the way up to a top speed of 235 kilometers an hour. That's about 145 miles per hour. That's amazing. And along the way, it gets 50 miles per gallon cruising on the freeway. How many other cars do you know that can run 145 miles an hour and get 50 mpg? This car is just a beast. If the 320D is not your style, you can get almost anything that you like in the 3 Series family. In the diesel range, you can get everything from a 115 horsepower 316D to a 286 horsepower 335D. The 335D is awesome with a 0 to 60 time of only 6 seconds and is also available in the United States. If you don't like diesels, there are also 5 gas engines available, ranging from the 318i to the 335i. That puts out over 300 horsepower courtesy of a twin-turbo 6-cylinder straight 6 that is also available in the United States. Just keep in mind that the 320D provides the best balance between fuel economy and performance. And balance is that sweet ingredient that's available in the 320D. Price is another issue. In Europe, the cheapest 3 Series model you can get is the 318i with 143 horsepower for $32,000. The 320D with 184 horsepower goes for about $36,000 equivalent, which is a pretty good deal. Meanwhile, in the US, the entry-level 3 Series is the 328i for just a little over $33,000, while the 335D can go up to all the way to $44,000. Whichever 3 Series model you get the fantastic BMW McPherson strut front suspension along with a 5-link rear suspension. The 320D comes with 205 55/16 tires with 7x16-inch wheels. The interior of the 3 Series is a fantastic place to be, with a very comfortable interior and a very solid feeling interior. The car is very rich and expensive feeling, even though it only costs about $36,000. The 6-speed manual transmission that's standard on a 320D is a beautiful feeling transmission that makes you want to shift gears up and down just for the fun of it. Every manual transmission should feel this good. The tilt and telescopically adjustable steering wheel is perfect and makes the driver feel very comfortable even on the longest hauls. Your arms never get tired because the steering wheel is always in the best position you want it to be. It also makes getting in and out of the car very easy with a great view out all around the car. You can easily feel comfortable in this car because you can see everything that's going on and you never feel claustrophobic as in a lot of other cars these days. The dash layout of the 320D is superb, with clear and large gauges and easy to find switches. Our car had the optional navigation system which worked great to help us find our way around. There's even a rear sunshade to protect the rear passengers on those really hot days. There are 2 cup holders that can hold a couple of small beverages for the driver and the passenger. There is nothing small about the trunk though. This trunk can hold an amazing amount of luggage for a car of its size, and it's perfectly shaped. As mentioned before, the 320D gets up to 50 miles per gallon while cruising on the freeway. But one of the great things about it is how it manages to get great gas mileage in the city. Come to a stoplight and the car shuts off. Press the clutch in, and by the time you put the car in gear, the engine refires back up and you're on your way. This way, no extra fuel is ever wasted. The car is a model of efficiency. Our car came with optional 17-inch tires and wheels, which provided great grip and provided fantastic braking ability. The car, of course, handles like a 3 Series, and it's a blast to drive for wherever you go. 0-60 in about 7.5 seconds is very nice, and the top speed of 235 kilometers an hour is fantastic. Out on the Autobahn, the car accelerates ferociously from about 100 kilometers all the way up to about 210 kilometers an hour. With a base price of just 29,000 euros, the 320d is a remarkable deal. It provides the sportiness of a 3 Series, the comfort of a family sedan, and the fuel efficiency of an economy car, all in a very attractive body. After 3 decades of 3 Series refinement, BMW is still at the top of the sports sedan market.
Thanks for joining us. Tune in again next time when we'll bring you another exciting episode of Final Drive TV with the latest news from the world of cars. For more information and to view complete episodes, please visit us at finaldrive.net.